Yesterday, I made a video about Brynne and Mario. They are a TikTok couple who together have about 11 million followers on TikTok and plenty more across other socials. They've decided they're going to put together a podcast. The podcast, although not for people like me, is going to have a good-sized audience, and that's okay. People are allowed to like them. That has nothing to do with the video I'm making today. There are two people who to a lot of other people are very likable. Brynne, I like a lot. Mario, I find a little annoying, and if you watched the video from yesterday, you probably know why. So we're going to go through the entire podcast together as a group, you, me, and my Twitch chat. And I hope that we just make it through without having to hear Mario laugh more than 12 times. One last preface, I don't dislike them. I'm going to say that plenty of times through the video. I just think Mario's annoying. I watch Brynne's content and sometimes Mario's in it. That's it. It's me, it's you, it's Twitch chat, and it's one of Lee's shirts. Mario's in his own chat. That's so funny. Mario's in his own chat right now. That's fantastic. If you don't know who they are, I'm incredibly jealous. Brynne is so sweet. Brynne is so sweet. Everybody in the comments yesterday was like, I love Brynne. I think Mario, like, if you think Mario's funny, you think Mario's funny. And I don't think anything's wrong with that. I just don't think Mario's funny. Also, very short disclaimer, their audio is kind of everywhere. I tried really hard to balance it out so it didn't attack your ears every time Mario said something a lot louder than Brynne. But it's their first podcast and they just have not figured that out yet. It happens. But I do want to warn you that there are a couple of times when she's quiet or even he's quiet and then immediately he's a lot louder. I did try and limit the audio so that it doesn't go above a certain threshold. So hopefully it does not attack you.
Is it up?
1, 2, 3,
Is it recording?
4. It doesn't show on this, it shows on that. And then we transfer to this.
Yeah, their audio is everywhere.
Do-wop,
She do.
woo, woo.
Do wop. She do. Everybody. Yeah. Do wop. She do. Yeah. Clap. Everybody. Do wop. She do.
I can't be a hater this early.
I think we're ready to go. What is happening? Roll the intro.
Giving Mario a soundboard is such a bad idea. You good, Toast?
Very excited.
Are you nervous?
Not really, no. You know when the doctor tells you to breathe?
Yeah.
They're
Like,
breathe.
take a deep breath?
Yeah, take a deep breath, breathe normal.
Yeah.
Breathe normal.
And
they
all
start
of a
doing
sudden,
the,
it's the shuddeриest breath you've ever
yeah,
taken
you're like,
in your
I don't know
entire
how
life.
I don't know how to breathe. You know,
It's
you
like,
just gotta, yeah, like that's kind of, because it's like we're just talking. We're just hanging out like we normally do.
Yeah.
We're just talking, but there's all this stuff here.
yeah, there's
They're
lights,
watching
there's
us.
cameras,
There's cameras,
action.
there's lights, there's a live studio audience. Hey, keep it down. Come on. Oh my God.
We're
I'm
really excited. I know we're both really excited. This has been a long time coming.
We've been talking about doing this since before we were dating.
Yeah.
So many years ago, you know?
So many years ago.
It's been a year and a month, 2 months?
A month on
That's
Monday.
nuts.
Ooh.
They've only been together 13 months. He is loud, but I think he's just loud. I think the audio should have just balanced him out better. Like, he's very performative in the way that he speaks, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I think he's just like, he walks into a room and he wants to be the loud, funny guy, whether or not he is.
Ooh.
13 months on Monday. Oh my
13
God.
months. We passed
Are
our
we
1
gonna
year mark, so we don't have
celebrate?
to celebrate the monthly things anymore because that's
Oh,
stupid.
I'm still. Well, the 13 month is Mario Day.
I know, but when we started
So, in a
dating and you're
way-
like, Mario, it's our 2 months. It's our
Okay.
2 months.
No, the one.
What does that even
I
mean?
will say, I honestly was a little bummed on our 6-month anniversary.
For being like the ultimate girlfriend guy on TikTok, complaining about having an extra reason to celebrate your girlfriend is wild. I'd take it. Happy 80th week, girl.
For why?
I had never made it to 6 months before.
Oh, that too.
Sorry.
I forgot about that completely. She had never made it to 6 months. He was married before this. Also, this is their camera setup. It said earlier, it said at the beginning, there was a disclaimer that their camera will be fixed for next time. So it does look a little weird, but it happens. It's their first episode.
Sorry, I'm not divorced.
Brynne! Hey, what are we doing?
I remember growing up,
Yeah, I forgot that she's funny.
I always was. I had never made it to 6 months before.
I have.
Sorry, I'm not divorced.
Hey, what are we doing?
I
Yeah,
remember
that's so
growing up,
good.
I always was like, I want to be one of those like 6 months with my babe. Like
Wait, so
6
I'm
months with 6 of the happiest months of my entire life.
This is the beauty of the podcast, right? The Pretty Funny podcast. Pretty funny.
Yeah.
We get to know you guys a lot better. You get to know us. And you get to know the real us. You know what I'm saying? So let me know if it's a red flag that.
Oh, shut up!
Well, no, honestly,
you
like,
would
I'm
leave me over that.
No.
Like,
Is that what a red flag is?
A red flag is like something that makes you want to leave a person. Yeah, like it's like an ick, or not even an ick. It's like it's a red flag. Like it's a warning sign.
If you really like someone and then you see the red flags, you're like,
you get colorblind.
I don't see. Yeah, you're just colorblind.
I was really excited for 6 months though.
You think he talked like this in person? Because he immediately was like, you're going to get to know the real us. Then went, yeah. Like, there's no way, right? Again, we love Brynne. Brynne's dope. Brynne's funny. Brynne won Mario 0 in terms of, like, actually being funny so far. I'm not trying to hate on Mario, all right? This is a very, like, visceral, he did something performative, I'm saying it's performative, or he did something annoying, I'm saying it's annoying in real time. I'm not coming in with the intent of being like, I hate Mario. Mario's fine. I just think is annoying. He has the like generic 2015 man tattoos. I also thought about getting them, but I didn't, where it's like a forest and then space. Like the amount of people that have that exact same tattoo. He wants to get clipped. Yes, I'm sure that when they talked about it, they went, okay, we need viral moments. Sneezing is gay because it's out of your control. And you have to close your eyes so it's romantic. Oh, that was so dumb.
And
I'm sorry. I should have done something. I should have taken note that you were checking off the months, and I should have done something. It's my fault.
Why can't she talk? Like, we're not even that far in, and she's trying to be like 6 months, and he's like, I should have done something. It's my fault. God, I'm the worst. I'm the worst. I'm just like the worst boyfriend ever.
On you on the couch. And I remember being like, it's our 6-month anniversary. Like, and you were like, yeah. And then it was like an hour later, and you were like, this is 6 months. Like, does that mean something to you? And I was
like, I mean, I'm not saying that it doesn't mean anything. Like,
okay, we're getting to know the real Mario. It's, brother, 6 months is 6 months. It's so dumb. Days don't matter. I'm so big on the days don't matter. I want them to. I want to care that it's your birthday or our 1 year anniversary or our 8-day anniversary or 8-month anniversary. I really do. But I don't have this like innate feeling to celebrate them. But I know that they probably matter to you. So I want to celebrate you and I want to spend my time with you. And I like that part. I don't care that it's been a year, a day short of, or a day after. I don't care what day anything lands on. I just want to spend my time with you. And if I have an extra reason to celebrate it, I'm going to. That's great. It has nothing to do with like, oh, okay, I guess, maybe. Sure, we can. Relationship therapy. You either have a kid or you start a podcast. He doesn't give theater kids vibes, really. Again, I did not come in with the intent to dislike Mario. If these were strangers, I'd be saying the same thing.
I'm always looking for a reason to celebrate. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I if it's an anniversary, whether you want to go month by month, day by day, why would you not want to celebrate? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really on my radar personally. To celebrate the 6-month anniversary.
Dude, let her talk.
Yeah, it wasn't as big of a deal to you as it was to me.
I'm not saying it's not a big deal. Things that are.
I'm saying, but yeah.
But it's a big deal to you, so it's a big deal to me.
Yeah.
Well, okay, there's also a difference there's a big difference in the tense that you're speaking in. They're not saying it is, they're saying it was. You don't get to change the behavior that you did. Either it was a big deal to you or it wasn't. Or it is a big deal that it was to them. But you can't be like, no, it was a big deal to me. I just didn't celebrate it. I just didn't do anything about it. But trust me, like, I cared.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I didn't make it more clear that it was a big deal to me.
Well, yeah.
Are we having our first fight?
I don't feel like
They've fought on TikTok before. What do you mean? We having our first fight on the podcast?
How many times have we fought since we've been together?
Oh,
Real
God.
talk. Real
Honestly,
talk.
Fights where we're like genuinely both upset with each other.
Oh, we've had more than 10, less than 10.
Less than 10.
I'd say less than 10.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up watching people fight all the time. I didn't have a good model for like relationships. It was just constant turmoil, just toxicity.
Brother, I understand that you're on camera, but you're talking to her. Talk to her. Like, you don't have to chill. It's okay. Any guesses in chat? as to how many times Leah and I have gotten in a fight, in like a disagreement, not even like a full-on fight. 3, 1, 7 is nuts. 0, 0. We're at 0, baby. Oh, I do try to start our first fight as a bit. It hasn't worked yet though. We'll be like trying to figure out where to get food, and I'll be like, is this our first fight? And she'll say no, and then I'll be like, okay, but should it be? Can it be? I get mad, I like storm out, but like I forget the key and lock myself out. I knock on the door and go, please let me in. You go, no, I have to think.
It was just war all
See,
the time.
thankfully, my parents got divorced early, so I didn't have to like see
Okay.
that through my old.
Are you thankful for divorce, or are you making fun of it now? That's a joke, okay? It's just a callback. I don't care. Get divorced, don't get divorced. Kiss your cousins. Stop. Stop. All the white people in here just got excited. That was a joke. Don't do it. Half of you jumped up to like RSVP to your family reunion. This is why I stopped streaming, by the way. It's because we are 3 minutes into this, and it's been over half an hour. Because all I do is sit here and make jokes.
Older life.
My parents, they just got divorced. They just did.
Yeah,
I'm
and
so
you're
proud
almost
of them.
30.
I'm so proud of them. Like, really proud of them.
Good job.
They're happier. They're happier. I can see it. They're happier. You know what I mean?
I would hate.
I love them both. Mom, Dad,
Love you.
if you're watching this, Dad, how do you know how to use YouTube? That's crazy. That's like.
I know your
I'm
mom's
so
gonna
proud
watch
of you
this,
guys.
though.
I love you guys. You know, you guys are off doing your own things now. You're happier. It's just.
I'm going to buy one of those like smelling salt things, the ones that like athletes use to wake them up, because I don't drink. And so instead of drinking every time he laughs, I'm just going to and knock myself out.
Yeah.
I grew up in a house where it was like, God, we're getting deep immediately. What are we doing?
Well,
What?
it's okay.
Oh, the power of the
We're
podcast
talking
has
about-
already come over me. I'm talking about deep childhood stuff already.
Well, but yeah, we're relating it to our relationship, which I think in a way is what this podcast is about.
Yeah.
Or like it's going to be a big forefront.
But long story short, if you grow up thinking that like fighting is normal, or
Yeah.
they're like arguing is normal, it happens a lot. Like people that aren't compatible for each other, then it's just like that's what you think a relationship is, and it's normalized, if that makes sense. You live and you learn.
So when Chris Brown hit Rihanna, right? That whole thing, and it was on the news. I was 9 or 10. And I remember a quote from Chris Brown being something like, oh, my dad hits my mom, so it's normal to me. And me nodding my head because 1, I'm a child, but 2, because it was also normal to me. The dad that I knew before and after he went to prison and then before he left was very physically violent towards me and my mom. So I thought that was normal. I grew out of it, thank God, very quickly after that. Like by the time I was 14, I was very malleable in my ideas, and I was able to like take other people's ideas and superimpose them onto mine if I thought that they were better. And so very quickly I was like, oh, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to just hit the people in your life. That's wrong. I get fighting being normalized, and I just hope that whatever that is in your household, that you're able to grow out of it before it affects anyone else. Mario is overly performative, and you could call it what you want to call it. It's probably like an anxiety thing, but it ended up leaking into having a career. And I get it, right? Like you're on camera, you're kind of tripping out, you want to be overly performative. But brother, you're having a conversation with your girlfriend. It's been over a year that you've been together. Talk.
And now that I'm with you, I don't think relationships are like a baseball card. Like there's stats, there's batting averages. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I feel
exactly.
like it's more based on emotion.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, yeah,
Like-
and like if
I
you
mean,
honestly,
it's-
if you
Ugh.
break down also like the fights that we've had, they're not over anything
No.
big.
And they're
ever.
resolved. They're resolved.
They're result. It's
Within
literally
like
like
24 hours. I don't think we've ever had a fight go over 24 hours.
it's miscommunications between
Yeah.
the two of us
And
over
growing.
a small thing, and then it's us kind of being frustrated with each other, and then taking a little bit of time to figure out how to properly talk about it, and then
Yes.
He's the Bethany of like Girl Defined, where when the other one talks, he just like has to get a word in there, whether it's like just like an audible agreement. Yes.
we talk about it, and then we talk about it a lot more, and then we talk about it a little bit more, and then we're done.
I'm just happy because I feel like I'm almost 30. I'm still in my 20s.
I'm I'm turning 30.
Shout out Bo Burnham.
Love you.
All right. Okay, calm down. Because he's mine. he's mine. Anyways.
Do you want to?
He's actually Phoebe Bridgers, which is nuts to me. How Bo Burnham pulled Phoebe is wild. That man is all talent. Good for him.
Bo Burnham.
Honestly,
Smash. Oh,
there's
God.
so many. Am I bisexual?
We could be in a little bi relationship. Oh my God! Wait.
I know, but
Okay.
I've never-
Wait. On
okay,
the
hold on.
topic.
Oh, whoa.
They undo each other.
Whoa. I'm going to ask you if I'm bisexual. And you're like, on the topic of that, we're just going to move right
No,
by
because
that.
I was thinking about this when I was blow drying my hair today. In my adult.
That me being bisexual?
No, about me being bisexual.
Oh, yeah, let's make this all about you.
Yep.
Let me
Okay.
saddle up real quick.
Yeah.
What do you
I just
mean?
said-
He's like, okay, fine. I'll stop talking. If that's what you really want. Oh, you probably just hate me.
We need to set the bar.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
We need to set the bar for how this podcast is going to go because
I've
obviously it's all about
literally
me.
never said, am I bisexual out loud until I had 3 cameras on me and we're recording our first podcast and we're not even 11 minutes in. Michael, am I gay?
Do you want to test out a guy?
No.
Are you
Ah.
sure?
I mean, there's a
can
couple.
Put a strap on.
No.
All right. Question for all my gay women who are in a relationship with a man or would be in a relationship with a man. If your partner, who's a guy who you thought was straight, said, hey, I might be bi, do you mind if I try sleeping with a dude? How would you feel about it? I don't think Lee would be on board. I don't think Lee would want me touching anyone else. If they already know they're bisexual, then I feel like that's just cheating. I also do feel like it would be cheating anyway. Lee is bi, so it's not a question we have. But if Lee was straight, and Lee was like, I think I might not be straight, do you mind if I sleep with a woman? I don't think I would have a problem with it because there's an understanding for me that I cannot give you that. There's no way for me to give you the experience of sleeping with a woman. It would be that, I think. And then it would have to be a conversation afterwards. Those are just thoughts. I have no idea if that's how I would actually feel.
So when I was blow drying my hair today, the
Like-
lotion that I
Bree.
put on
I don't even. Oh my God. Okay, your turn. Go ahead. It's Bryn's turn.
Oh. No,
Four.
so
That button was.
so my favorite lotion to use when I have a special event is the Fenty. Fenty that smells like the Fenty perfume. Anyway, I was obsessed with that perfume when I was dating my ex-girlfriend. Okay. I stopped
What are
using-
you talking
Let
about
me
right
get
now?
to my point.
Is
Let me
this
get
the
to my
blow
point.
dryer story?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I could smell it as I was blow drying my hair.
You could smell
And
your ex's perfume while you were
It
blow
was
drying
my
your hair.
perfume.
Okay.
Pause.
Okay.
That I wore while I was dating her.
Yes.
But I gave the perfume to my roommate because I didn't want to smell like it anymore. Anyway, I was thinking about the perfume. And then I was like, oh yeah, my last relationship was with a girl. And then I was like, oh, so out of all my relationships that I've had in my adult life, like since I've graduated high school, I thought back on them and they have gone girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy. Anyone who says that they're bisexual, that's automatic validation, correct?
I'm a copy paste
You
blank Word
don't-
document
what I'm
white dude.
trying to
I'm
get-
trying to learn. I'm here to learn.
If I say that I'm bisexual, even though I've never been with a woman, I'm still valid in saying that I'm a bisexual and identifying as a bisexual.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, like
Why
you
did you
can
say
know
that the
that-
first time?
You can know that without being with the same gender. Okay.
Oh, so you're saying that there is a possibility that
but
I'm bisexual?
I'm not, and I'm not saying that like I need to validate myself, but I'm just saying like
He has
that's-
the gay adult film mustache. I think that's probably as far as that's gonna go. What do I know?
kind of like the most bisexual you can get is like alternating gender relationships.
Are you trying to like
I'm flexing.
gatekeep
Yeah,
bisexuality? You're
I
like,
am actually.
not to flex, but as
No,
a
not to
bisexual,
flex, but,
I've
like-
dated boys and girls. I feel like anyone in their right mind is bisexual.
That,
If you can't
honestly-
look at someone else and be like, wow, that person is beautiful. No,
Ooh, I'm gonna lose a couple people here. Counter argument. I don't think anyone in their right mind is attracted to men. I don't think anyone in their right mind is attracted to men. Like, you have to remind this person to wash their legs. Men are like liking bugs. I can't do it. some bugs look cool and I like Pokemon. I do not ever want to touch a bug. Like, that's too much.
No matter what their
I'm
gender is.
saying.
That's what I'm like. I've never acted upon it. I haven't. I just haven't. I haven't. But
you
I can literally.
appreciate
Oh
a
my
man's
God.
beauty.
Yeah.
I feel
of
like
course.
I've said this many times that like bisexuality is the sexuality that makes the most sense to me. Obviously, I am bisexual, so I'm fucking biased. But like, duh, like
Being
people
gay,
are sexual beings.
you
like,
have to
how
be
are
born
you-
with it. I don't know if it's a choice.
It's definitely not.
If it was a choice, be born with it. I don't know.
Is someone editing this on their phone and just dropping the emojis in there? That's so funny.
If it's a choice. I don't know if it's a choice.
It's definitely not.
If it was a choice, I'd choose men.
You're looking me in the eyes and you're telling me you would give me up for a man?
No.
Yeah.
That's
what I
Let me
thought.
get there. Let me elaborate on my thought. I don't know where I heard this, but good comedy is saying something and talking yourself out of it.
All right, talk
So-
yourself out of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was great.
No. Don't click the crickets. Don't do it. Oh, they're gonna click the crickets.
Sit in it.
Oh, sorry, no, you got the buttons. You're like,
Oh,
Mario,
sorry,
don't
no,
play
you
with the
got it.
buttons. Mario, stop playing with the buttons. Please stop. Blah, blah, blah. And now you're playing with the
Is
buttons?
that what I sound like to you?
No, way worse.
We should have a fight.
No, I'm joking.
That's not even a joke. He's like way worse. Otherwise, I would have celebrated our 6-month anniversary.
You don't sound like that. Mario, you kind of sound like this right now. Mario.
Okay, that's enough of
Okay,
that.
sorry.
That's enough.
He's taking any excuse to just do bits. Oh man, this poor woman. Listen again, did not come in with the intent to be like a Mario hater. Not trying to be. I just like when something's annoying, I'm just saying it's annoying. That's it. It doesn't have to be annoying to you. I thought that was annoying.
Whoa. What were we talking about?
I have helped weirdly a lot of people come out. But the question I always ask, because it's always girls, and they're always like, hey, I did some stuff with my friend and I really liked it. Like, am I bisexual? And I always tell them, like, my one question to know if they are bi or not is like, do you want to do things to them? Do you want to
Yeah.
be the
Oh.
yeah?
Yeah, see, I'm not bisexual.
See, and if
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Well, because obviously, like, especially for girls, like, beauty is very easy to appreciate amongst women.
Yeah, maybe I just really
and
appreciate
also
beauty.
feeling loved and getting that kind of attention, like body attention, like that can feel good coming from anyone. Yeah. But like, do you want to do that to the same gender?
What do you think their notes for each other were immediately after this? She has to have brought up like, hey dude, you keep interrupting me. And it's like fine in conversation. It is so fine when you're talking to someone one-on-one without like the intent of recording to be like, oh yeah, nod your head. Yeah, for sure. But you have microphones and you can't interrupt each other. You got to go one by one.
And then there's your answer.
I'm tracking. You look so
Yeah.
good.
Thank you. I did my makeup. Okay, that's enough.
You look real good.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
no,
you
he's
look
right.
good.
Thank you.
He's
I did
right.
my makeup and I felt really good about it. And then the second we like actually started to film, I was like, is this too much?
You know, I really, how do I say this? Anyone that disrespects you, tears you down, makes you feel horrible, I want to gently toss them into oncoming traffic. But the longer I date you, the longer I realize you do that more to you than anybody. You're literally perfection.
Thank you.
And so when you just constantly are like,
okay,
it just,
I just,
oh my God, it kills me. It kills me. It kills me.
That was very sweet for the first half. I think there's a better way to tell your partner that they're being too mean to themselves than to make fun of them for it or to like do a nagging voice. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know them, but like I don't think that's how I would treat the conversation if it was the one I was having.
It kills me. It kills
I
me.
think it's human to be a little insecure, and honestly,
Yeah, fair enough.
Fuck me if I were like an overconfident, cocky.
You should be.
But
You should be
no.
Cleopatraing everybody.
I don't want to be like overly confident bitch. I know there's a way to be a good person and be confident, and I feel like sometimes I exude that, but like I feel like honestly with my personality, if I was super confident with myself, I would be a bitch.
Be a nightmare.
Yeah.
You could rule countries. You know what I mean?
You have
You
no
could
idea.
take over. Like, dudes like me would line up by the thousands just to catch a glimpse and do what you tell us to do. You know what I mean? You send us off to war. There we go, spears in hand. Is she watching? Kablam. Dead. Right? That's what we do. That's what men have been doing for centuries. Nothing inspires a man more than a woman. And look at this muse. Look at her. Show them your nails. I love your nails so much. Oh my God. Women are so interesting. I wake up and I wear the clothes that I wore to bed out and about. If I even make it out. I wore pajama pants to the gas station today, and I'd like to formally apologize.
You only got out to fill the truck up with gas, though. You didn't go in. I went in. I was the man. I wore the pants. I went and got you an energy drink.
If you are
If you guys need to put gas in your car, is it like an outside of the day type of thing? Like, oh, I need to put gas in, go out, get gas, come back? Or do you do it the next time you have to go out? Because if I need gas, I'm getting it either at the end of a day or the beginning of one. What she sees in him, I think we're not going to get anywhere trying to figure out what people see in each other. Because, like, I'll have the same exact conversation about myself. No idea. Lee is so beautiful and perfect in everything she does. And I don't know how we got there. She seems like not quite sad, but like disappointed almost for her. She seems a little like she hasn't been able to talk too much, which she has not. I'm hoping that's just like a first episode type of thing and they work it out.
wearing pajamas, you know what I mean? Like prior to 5 o'clock, let alone in public. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're sending a message to the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I proudly was wearing Batman pajamas to the gas station. I'm one of those people now. That's me. You know what I mean? Am I
don't
getting
think so.
canceled?
Mario.
For what?
I feel like I'm gonna get canceled.
You came out of the closet and then just immediately
Did I?
got
When was?
canceled.
He came out of the closet and went, oh, I can't be wearing pajamas out here, and then went right back in.
That's gonna be the headline. It's gonna be Mario.
Mario comes out of the closet and gets canceled.
I'm not okay. I'm not bisexual. Not that there's nothing wrong with. What am I saying?
Mario, stop
Help.
talking.
help.
Actually, stop talking.
I'm not bisexual.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with that, obviously.
No, it's okay to be straight.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. You guys want to hear about the first time I did stand up in front of Brynne, which was what, last week?
That's nuts. No, I don't want to hear about that. That is wild. This is about to be a time. Oh,
I'm okay, I promise.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Do you need some water? You need to take a break? Can you take 5? I hate when you cough and your eyes get watery, and then I'm like, what happened? Who did this to you?
My throat's just super itchy because my allergies.
Do you need water?
All right, we're back. We took a little water break.
She had to get water. It took me 25 seconds to get her water.
Yes.
We were talking about me doing stand-up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went and did stand-up for the first time live, and I bombed.
yeah.
Just a
No,
tad.
you did not.
I believe
No,
him.
You didn't.
In like my brain, I bombed.
Because you're really hard on yourself, but you did not bomb.
People laughed the whole time.
Yeah. What?
Is he going to be able to connect this conversation and her saying you're really hard on yourself to the way that she was speaking earlier about how she doesn't want to be overconfident? And is he going to be able to speak to her the way that he wants her to speak to him in the way that he wants to be comforted? Because I guarantee you, he doesn't want Brynne to just go, no, you're funny, shut up. Which is essentially what he did when he went, no, you're fine. It hurts me when you say this.
But I could do
will
better.
say-
But I know I could do better.
will-
I know I could do better.
I will say, the funniest part was when I spoke.
Yeah. I forgot.
He forgot like half of his bit.
Yeah, about halfway through my second bit, I forgot what I was doing, and I literally yelled out into the darkness of the crowd, Brynne, what was I talking about in the car? And then she yelled out.
Go, you shit yourself today.
Yeah, I did, which I did coincidentally that same day. I crapped my
good.
pants.
Have shit your pants
Twice
in the past week.
I went 57 days into 2025 without crapping myself. We're on a road trip. Okay, had a lot of fast food. It was a little mini vacation because she was getting her hair done and we had to drive. I just go and let sports clips fuck up my head like every couple weeks, you know?
And I spend thousands of dollars.
Oh my God, women. She has to go to the Build-A-Baddie workshop. I feel bad.
Women.
Whoa.
women. Dude, your audience is unfortunately not straight men, and I would not Matt Rife yourself. I would not Matt Rife yourself. Your audience is women. Your audience is Bryn's audience, dude. You gotta play into them. Like, brother, you gotta chill. Does bro have IBS? I think all white people over 24 do. Right? That's like a thing you guys get. And the lactose intolerance. The way he's comfortable. I think he grew up probably making like poop jokes for a little while. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's something you should be ashamed of, I guess. It's not something I would talk about, but that doesn't mean it's not something that can't be talked about. I'm Mexican, raised very, very, very Mexican. And so I have more shame than I should. And so it's hard for me to judge how much shame people should have.
Oh, that was...
Yeah, that was harsh.
I forgot what I look like when I say...
Yeah, that was rough.
When I go women, everyone's like, what in the Andrew Tate is he about to say?
Big
I'm just saying
yikes.
it's so hard for you guys. I have to go.
Is it?
Yeah. Yes.
I don't.
I pay
agree.
$30 for a haircut every couple weeks if I want to look presentable.
There has been points in my life where I've gone 4+ years without getting my hair done. So.
And you didn't do anything to maintain it or use any products or spend any money on your hair otherwise?
When I was in 8th grade, I cut all my hair off, as you know. Emma, I will send you a picture. You can put it up here if you would like.
Is it up here right now?
Sure.
I'm imagining it.
After I chopped my hair off, I did not touch my hair until my senior year of high school.
Wait. She had an iPhone 3 in 8th grade? How old is she? He's 29, I think we established. Also, I realized out of reaction to that, it's because of how different the hair is, not because of the hair. I don't care.
Well,
Yeah,
you're letting,
I had
so you let your hair grow back? Like,
yeah, but I had Tresemme hairspray and maybe like a detangler or something.
I'm just
I
like,
wasn't.
I don't think that, I'm just saying in general, I feel like women do more stuff with their hair than men.
But also, not all men go to sports clips.
That's true. Some men take care of themselves. A lot of men take care of themselves a lot better than I do. I can assure you that right off the rip.
But you honestly, you do a good job at taking care of yourself. And like your
I trim up the
self-care.
womb broom, you know?
Yeah,
I make it look nice.
Your
and
mustache,
then,
you trim.
and then now
I
I'm doing
know
the...
You
The
take care
womb
of
broom?
your
That's
extra-
just like, that took a minute to get to me. I think he's going to be sad that one did not get a reaction out of her. Or she's probably heard it a lot.
your eyebrow hairs going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
shave like your. Well, I help you shave your neck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I got the... People think I wear the hat because I
wouldn't.
got a receding hairline.
Take it off. Strip.
I don't know. I might have had hair.
Do it
But I have
anyway.
helmet hair. Okay.
Wow.
Hair reveal?
Yeah.
That hairline.
Oh, but I've had
It's
hair.
gorgeous.
But I've had hair. Where do I look?
At your camera?
Okay, the hairline's not receding.
No.
I believe every time you make a woman have an...
Oh.
What?
Then your hairline moves forward.
Oh.
Is that
Oh.
fair?
Oh.
It's not receding.
No.
I believe every time you make a woman have an...
Oh.
Then your hairline moves forward.
Oh.
Is that a fair
I
assumption?
don't know if we should bleep that, but
Is me Matt live? Can I say that? Mario said, I believe every time you make a woman have an orgasm, your hairline moves forward.
Yo, Max. Hello, dude. I was just told every time you make a woman
finish, your
hairline moves. Can you confirm?
that?
Yeah. It makes you more manly. No, for sure. It releases an endorphin in your body. That's
I'm not gonna make him show his hairline.
testosterone, and it actually increases where your hairline is. Just like 2-3%. But you actually have to be able to do it, and they can't, like, you know, lie about it clearly. I don't know, man. It's been a long time. Can you show hairline for the people? No, I have so much hair. I don't want to embarrass anybody.
Okay.
Plus, I can't take the cowboy hat off. It's a little too themed right now.
I feel like every time you make a woman... your
Yeah.
hairline moves
Mario.
forward.
yeah.
I think so.
Is that why I also have a good hairline?
10, we hit double digits.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was good.
We hit double digits. Mario Dolphin laughs. We also have, I think Brynne has made herself laugh twice, and I don't think she's laughed at anything Mario has said. I am keeping score. Stop it, all right? I'm innately a hater. I'm not trying to be, and I don't dislike them. I'm just innately this person.
That
No,
was
but-
good. Oh wait, I'm not gonna click the
It's
button.
okay. It's okay. You know what's crazy? We're talking about like your hygiene and your hair specifically.
Yeah.
I would not know. Hold on. I would not know if you have back hair.
I don't. Brynne, we were talking about me crapping my pants. We can't have two ADH high definition D people doing a conversation
That's
back and
what
forth.
makes it fun.
We're in the car. I can't trust a fart. I'm sitting 2 feet from this woman. I'm driving. I got to relieve just a little bit of pressure. Just a little bit, right? So I just take the finger out of the damn, just a little bit. Don't do that. Oh my God, that sounded so.
This is the only thing
I
that made
like
people
that.
laugh.
How are you not live every single night?
Just-
like looking into the camera? Just like, you know, gazoink, gazoinks out,
Back to the.
She would make so much money if she did ASMR.
doing the little this.
Okay. All
Little
right.
bit of
So
that?
you shit your pants.
Yeah.
11. We're at 11. She's 3 now.
This man literally looks at me and he goes, Brynne, I just shit my pants.
I shit my
And
pants.
so we pull off to find an In-N-Out, or we were trying to find a gas station.
I try to
That's what happened to the poop.
relieve a little pressure in like a ketchup bottle. Just
We
it was
were
just
literally driving for like, 10 minutes with you just sitting with poop in your pants.
Yeah.
well, no, there's
It was like 10 minutes of us trying to find a bathroom for you. And then you go into an In-N-Out. As he waddles out of the car into the restaurant, there's just a streak. Just like a bit, like probably 2 inches wide.
just a little snail tail.
No,
okay?
like
just a little snail trail.
Like 2
going.
inches wide, 4 inches long on his green sweatshirts.
If you're not crapping your pants.
Brother. I hope they end up together forever. Because this is like a really good. This is like a cool story to tell with someone that you're like going to be with the rest of your life.
Every once in a while, are you living life?
He had to throw away one of my favorite pair of shorts because I shit my pants in them and they were white. And that was like a year and a half ago.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I burped, and my brain was blank. I don't even know where I'm at right now. What are we talking about? You crapped your pants?
Shit. Yeah.
When?
I think it was while we were initially talking. Like before we started dating.
No, and then you when you were driving out.
She pooped herself and she was like, it's a sign. It's a sign. I pooped myself. I'm making room for this man. Me, Matt has a theory that every adult has pooped themselves. Me and Lee haven't as an adult. Me and Lee have not. People that would get mad at me for saying they have, okay? And I guess they have as well. That was an argument. Me, Matt. That was an argument we had at TwitchCon about whether or not every adult has pooped themselves at least once as an adult. And I was like, I literally have not. And Matt was like, you've never been just like so drunk? And I was like, no, literally already no. Like I've never had alcohol. Like I'm not just casually like, oh, I guess it's Tuesday, 3 p.m. Let me just push. Who doesn't talk like this to their partner? I'm sure if like me and Lee, if one of us had pooped ourselves as an adult, we would have told the other. 100%.
Not to see me when we're doing long distance.
No, that was a different time.
You almost did. Yeah.
Oh, God.
We're so perfect for each other.
Can I tell
What do you mean that was a different time? How many times?
my poop story?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
your
not
poop
the
story,
one.
baby.
Not. Ew.
Yeah, let it-
Ew. I had to leave really early in the morning to come here to see you because we had something to do at 9 a.m. So I had to leave at like 4 a.m. I was driving. I was doing great. I had probably an hour and a half left. I had drank a lot of energy drinks, which often makes me have to poop.
Mhm.
I was on like a stretch of land. There's no bathrooms. And I get that burn, like that burn in my stomach where I was like, I have to poop now. Like now. And you look at the Apple Maps on my little Apple CarPlay, it's
Yeah.
just straight. There's nothing around it.
Yeah, she's driving 6 hours from Cali to Nevada
Vegas. Yeah,
to
there's
Vegas. and it just-
literally nothing.
yeah, she's in the middle of
If Lee only lived 6 hours away, I would be there literally every week.
nowhere.
And it got to a point where I was like, this has to happen now. I was like jumping up and down in the driver's seat. I had to wait to round a corner so I wasn't going to get hit by a semi. And then I pull over, I jump out of the car and like run down into a ditch and just diarrhea all over a bush. And I had paper towels in my car, thank God. And then when I got to your apartment, I went and cleaned myself up in the bathroom.
Why would you say
You
that?
knew about it. You were at work, and I called you, and I
If I get to your apartment while you're at work after I just pooped myself, I'm not admitting that to you at all.
Literally said I just pooped on the side of the road.
13? I think we're at 13.
And now anytime we drive between California and Vegas,
That's my poop spot.
That's my poop spot.
Yeah.
Because it's right around, there's a certain bend.
We do long distance.
It's kind of by Zizek's Road. We did long distance.
Why are you being so specific?
Because I know where my poop spot is. I know exactly.
I'm going to say they each have over 5 million TikTok followers. Each of them have over 5 million followers. So it's not like they're not going to have an audience for this. They already do.
If you happen to drive by Zizek's Road going
It's
from
ZZYX,
Cali to Nevada,
it's ZZYXZ or something.
and if
It's
you
a
look to your
memorable
right, you
road.
can see a scrum diddly delectable.
I think this is at the end of California. So she pooped herself almost at Vegas. That's nuts. I think. Yeah, beauty influencer is the right way to say that. Yes. She is funny. She's cool. She's dope. Everybody likes Brynne. If you don't like Brynne, that's weird. Everybody on the internet likes Brynne. Mario is where people are like, all right, girly, we're going to support you. There's a rest area? Yeah. No, I'm sure there are. I'm sure there are plenty. Brynne's bowels.
Look to your right,
memorable
you
road.
can see a scrum diddly delectable delicious bubblegum booty baddie squatting and diarrheaing on a bush.
Also, his intro for every video that they do together is like, here's my bubblegum booty baddie Kirby like a lava lamp. Like, they keep getting longer and people are pretty divided on them. Some people are like, oh, I love the intros. Some people are like, all right, you gotta chill. Yeah. Big booty bubblegum baddie, some sort of like that is always there. And then there's always something else.
How long did we do long distance?
From February until July. So February, March, April, May, June, July. 5 months.
6 hours is not that bad. Like, it still sucks, absolutely. But I would be at Lee's house every week. If I can leave in the morning and get there when she's getting off work, I would show up every time.
You just know all the dates.
Okay, so I was under the assumption they moved in together after like a month. Also, like, now from California to Vegas, the 6 hours now makes a lot more sense for having flown someone out. Because it sounds really extreme to fly someone out for your first date when you're long distance. But when it's a flight from California to Vegas, that's going to take 90 minutes from the gate to actually getting there. No, that makes so much sense to me. And it's also not that expensive. That's probably like an $80 flight. Whereas, like, it would be different if you were flying across the country, it was like a whole day and you had to stay there. No, I completely get it now.
When was the first time we ever talked? What date was it?
I hit you up January 2nd.
That was a joke. Are you being serious?
Yeah, you replied January.
Pull it up.
You replied January 4th.
Wait, what?
It's going to take me a minute to scroll through.
You replied January 4th. Hey, I love talking to you, but I have a holiday coming up in a couple of days, so give me a minute. All right, I don't think Mario's MAGA. I just think it's funny. All right.
Pull it up. Okay.
Okay.
We did long distance for how long? How long was that? 6 months? 5 months?
5 months.
5 months?
I moved in July 7th, I think.
So we met, and then within
Or it might have been later than that.
So we met, and then within weeks we hard launched. Within 6 months we moved in together, and then we're just over a year, and we're doing a podcast.
Yeah, actually, I don't hate that at all. That makes so much sense to me, especially if you're not that far away from each other.
And we're not.
We move fast.
We don't move fast.
It's okay that we
You
do.
could make the argument that doing a podcast with someone else is more of a commitment than like an engagement ring.
Yeah, but I
Yes,
think
no?
we kind of let that ship sail when we announced that we were dating 3 days into our relationship.
Was it that quick? I knew it was quick.
We started dating on the 10th, or technically 11th, isn't that what we
How do you
went
know all
through?
these dates? It's
Yeah.
so impressive.
And
it's
then
really,
we
really
announced
impressive.
that
It's not impressive, brother. Like, if you don't remember the days that you and your partner did anything, I think that says more about you than it does her. I remember. I can tell you the day that I can't tell you the day Lee and I met because it's like been 4 years. But I can tell you the day like we met in person. I can tell you the day we started talking. I can tell you the day that we like started dating. I can tell you when our like year anniversary is. I don't think it's that hard. This is the first picture of me and Lee together. A long time ago.
we were dating Valentine's Day last year, so 4 days after we made it official.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
I know.
Okay.
Things.
You do. You do. I know. Every time.
No, you know what's crazy is I know what date we stopped talking. January 21st, and we started talking again February 1st.
We could just move right by that.
Wait, what happened? What happened for 20 days? So they had like a little breakup 3 weeks into their relationship.
No,
We can just fly
things.
right through that. We'll save
I'm
that for another
almost-
episode. We'll save that for
Oh
another
my god,
episode.
have you read through our initial DMs back and forth to each other? We should do an episode where we just read.
Are you there?
I'm
What-
almost there.
Confirm the dates, and then we'll do that another time.
There. I'm almost there. Hold on.
That's true. If you've broken up, I feel like you have to count that as your first fight, even if it wasn't like a yelling at each other type of breakup. Like that's a disagreement.
Hold on.
The atrocious we read through them one time.
No, they're bad.
and they're so bad. You know when you
They're
first
really
start
bad.
talking to someone and you're just extra cringy for no reason? Is it that bad?
It's bad.
Yeah, we don't have to
No,
do that
it's
right now.
I'm still like that. I'm probably worse now than I was when Lee and I started talking. I definitely am because I'm comfortable now.
I don't want to do this right
bad.
now.
I DM'd you first, January 2nd. You replied January 4th. I was correct.
Okay, we got the okay. So 2 days.
So he replied January 4th. At some point they started dating. And then on January 20th or 21st, they broke up. I don't know if I'd ever get back with someone after a breakup. I think I would, and I have before, once. I think now, I don't know, because I was 19. Now I don't know that I would. If me and Lee break up today for whatever reason, tomorrow I'm sliding in her Instagram DMs and going, "What up, shawty?" Because I know I didn't break up with her.
You DM me,
Yeah.
which means nothing.
Well.
I'm glad we got that over with. We don't
What?
need to talk about that.
Oh my god.
whatsoever
You
at all.
always say that and you're like, "Oh, like you should look at me without girlfriend goggles and da da da." And I'm like, "I did."
You have girlfriend
That's
goggles.
why I hit you up,
So strong. So strong.
Mario. I have seen you while I wasn't your girlfriend. That's why I started talking to you.
I know, but like the more you love me, I can just feel the goggles getting a little thicker. You know what I mean? Does any
No, I
what-
get
Do
that.
you
girlfriend
I get that.
goggles?
Wait, hold
do
on,
do
hold
we
on,
even
hold on,
clarify
hold
what
on.
that is? I feel like people can assume
Yeah.
what girlfriend goggles are.
Yeah. But hold on, do you not have boyfriend goggles towards me? You were watching me. We first of all just talked about me pooping on the side of the road.
Hot.
Second of all, disgusting.
Girlfriend goggles are like, Lee's always like, "Oh, you look so nice." I'm like, "Don't lie to me. You stop." Like, this is a you specific feeling. It's not always like the bad things. It's more so like things that don't really matter. Like, you can find someone ugly attractive because you're their partner, because you're attracted to them as a person. And so you find them physically attractive. And so when other people are like, "Oh, they're not," it's not necessarily a bad thing, but you're just like, whatever, it doesn't matter. You have girlfriend goggles. It's like ignoring red flags, the goggles. Not necessarily red flags, just things that like, I think the easiest one is like the attractiveness level, like how Lee thinks I'm attractive, but the general public probably doesn't. Like, she's attracted to me as a person and she's my girlfriend. So she has that kind of like filter. And so it's not, I mean, calling me ugly isn't like a bad thing, right? Like, it's not a red flag that I'm unattractive, but she finds me attractive.
Second of all, you watched me sit on the counter and pick a booger with a Q-tip out of my nose this morning.
Yeah.
Love that.
You're beautiful.
Yeah.
It's different. It's way different. Listen, this is how I know you have girlfriend goggles,
Yeah.
actually.
How?
Last night, we're doing a Marvel marathon,
Yes.
okay? And we're slowly making our way chronologically through all
we
the
just
Marvel
watched
movies.
Captain America: Winter
Which-
Soldier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
What?
I don't know what you said.
I
What
said
was
Winter
that?
Soldier.
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 I didn't know the difference between shoulder and soldier for too long.
Wait.
I'm talking
Wait,
double digits
wait,
age. I
Mario.
was like,
Mario,
shoulder? Yeah.
Mario,
What?
what are the leafy greens that you really like sauteing?
The leafy greens I like sauteing.
Yes.
Spinach.
Spinach.
There it is.
What did I do?
Like an image?
Spinach.
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 Okay. I can see the stupid ass clip.
I know we're not trying to be a Tupperware. We're not.
Yeah,
trying
well,
to just
I don't
recreate
want to
that.
do this. I
Oh.
don't want to. I don't even. I
I'm
don't.
just
I
saying.
don't.
It's
You guys all know the Tupperware clip with Sal from The Impractical Jokers? Tupperware babe.
Spinach.
Oh, did you say spinach when it's spinach? Not you. Not like, listen, like, you know, like people make the clip of like, he pronounced something wrong and now we're going to make it viral. Like, we're not doing that. We're not doing it.
Maybe
it's not going to be a
just
clip.
Don't say spinach.
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 Okay.
Spinach.
Okay. You want to do this word game actually?
Yeah.
Is there an L in both?
Both.
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 Both?
Right?
I don't give a
Right?
I
We
don't
both
care.
agree on that. I know
Okay,
that.
And how do you say bag?
Both. Both? Both.
Beg.
Bag.
Beg.
Bag.
It's a bag.
We're from Washington. If you know,
Yeah.
you know. We're neighbors to Canada.
Like when you check
we love
out
you,
with your
Canada.
groceries, they ask you if you would like a bag.
A beg.
A bag.
What was I saying?
Continue.
This is how I know you have girlfriend goggles. Okay.
Yes.
We're watching Captain America, the Winter Soldier, right? We're on a Marvel kick, chronologically watching all the Marvel movies in a row. Highly recommend.
There's no way this was in any way her idea. Some of the little things that Lee and I have in common work so well. Neither of us watch movies. I made her watch one movie. It was Inside Out 2 because obviously that was it. But it's so nice not to be like, oh, I have to go watch a movie.
Rate them out of 10 so far. All the Marvel movies.
All of them?
All of them, just general consensus and
8.
vibes. 8? Okay. We're to the Winter Soldier, right? Chris Evans, he's in the bathroom. Steve Rogers, Captain America, was looking good. Just lost a fight to Zola, okay? Him and Black Widow, they're hiding out. He turns, he's in the bathroom door. He's ripped. He looks so good. I might be bisexual. He's looking really good.
No.
He's cut up. He's dirty. It's what people paid to see, okay?
Mhm.
Arguably the best looking shot of the movie. And what did you say? What did you say? What did you say?
I said, I believe. I understand why people are attracted to him. I get that he is generally accepted as attractive. I get that. I can appreciate that.
Mhm.
But like,
And who were you?
he's not for me.
Yeah. And who were you?
Well, no. This is the whole like male/female gaze conversation, right? Men in movies are attractive for men. You're not watching Magic Mike, bro. You're watching a Marvel movie. That's for you. The men that are put into those movies are the men that men go, oh, I want to look like that. Not for any other reason. I do think the gay stolen valor is a lie. You're so right.
Who'd you say that to?
You.
Me. What was I doing at the time? The man you have sex with was hunched over a coffee table, shoving a cane.
What did I just...
sex with?
You.
Me. What was I doing at the time? The man you have sex with was hunched over a...
I feel like you have to... If your parents are going to watch this and they know that they're going to, you have to make sure that she's okay talking about, like, you guys that way. I don't know that they are or aren't. I'm not going to put that anywhere. But, like...
The man you have sex with was hunched over a coffee table, shoving a caniac combo down his gullet. Gullet?
Gullet?
Gullet.
What am I...
Gullet.
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 What is the thing the pelican has? Is it a gullet?
Hold on. Ooh, I have Google.
Oh, our first
What
Google. Look it up.
was A pelican?
It's a gullet, right? What am I saying? Gullet?
Gullet.
I just
it's a
Googled
gullet. It's
what
a
does
gullet.
a
It's a
pelican
gullet.
have throat?
I know gullet because of the TikTok dude, Shane, who catches marshmallows in his mouth.
It's a gullet.
It doesn't say. It says throat pouch. It's literally.
Yo.
Yo,
That
my guy got
pelican,
it.
though,
It's a
send me the-
goaler. No, it's a goaler pouch.
Dang.
I lost count. I lost count of the dolphin laughs. We're at 14 or 15.
God, they have so many uses for it. They catch prey. They use it to cool themselves. They flap their pouch in hot weather.
Brynne,
It's like a fan.
Brynne, you gotta stop talking about throats and gullets and throat sacks and
They have one of the largest pouches of bird in the world. What is the largest pouch?
Kangaroo
so
bird.
you could say the pelican is the throat goat.
Wait, if you had to guess, don't look.
I'm so surprised he didn't say, oh, you know, the pelican would be the throat goat if it wasn't for the swallow, and then do a little whip. Nay.
Don't look. If you had to guess,
Can't
how
read.
many gallons of water and fish can the pouch hold?
40.
A pelican pouch?
Yeah.
I rescued a pelican.
I don't. I appreciate
Answer the question.
pelican.
What are we doing?
No. Tell me how many. Tell me how many gallons of water and fish you think the pouch can hold. Answer me. Give me an estimate.
We guess. I'm saying 40, 45.
4 gallons.
God damn it.
What?
3.
I rescued a
Oh.
pelican.
I don't know how much a gallon is.
Pelican. I rescued a pelican.
Pelican. Can you speak?
This is why you have girlfriend goggles. Because
Pelican.
I'm
Pelican.
hunched over throwing Cane's chicken and sauce down my gullet, my throat pouch.
I actually did this in college. I got a shot glass and then I lined up all my friends and then I went to see how many times I could dump it into their mouth before they had to like swallow or spit it up. And I think the record was 4. You think you could hold a lot more water than you actually can. Also, the amount of bits that I pulled off in college, people got to learn how to say no. There's a video that Lee did, right, for my birthday where she goes, Max does his type 5 after sex. This man does a full set. This man does like a full hour stand-up set afterwards.
Right?
Yeah.
And you're looking at the peak male physique. Oh, wait, it's the male gaze. Oh, my God. Here
You got
we go.
there.
I can see
You
the
got there.
comments. I can see the comments. Everyone's
Yeah.
like, Mario's describing the male gaze, and he's
Yeah.
flabbergasted that Brynne doesn't. Yeah, okay.
I
yeah,
have told you
oh,
plenty of times.
okay.
I know you're on your fitness journey right now, and I love that for you. I'm so excited for you to get in shape. I know you're really excited also.
By fitness journey, I mean Ozempic. Am I right?
Obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah, you can tell just by looking at him.
16?
Stop it. Stop.
I'm sorry.
Stop.
Ooh, your legs are so smooth.
I know I shaved them for the podcast.
Oh, my little-
I shaved them specifically for the podcast.
My little hedgehog.
I
is
feel like I
gone.
should show them off. Because how else would
Are
they
you
know?
showing your dogs right now?
I have
You're
socks
so
on. Okay, wait,
smooth.
hold on.
My prickly little hedgehog.
No, I'm
hedge-
very.
I can't fucking-
Hold on.
Okay. Okay.
I'm very excited for you to be on your fitness journey. I think that it's great to be healthy and to look out for yourself. I want to spend a long, healthy life with you.
Mhm.
I don't know if I want you to be buff.
My body, my choice.
Yeah. And honestly, I'll eat it up. I'll lick your
You
ass.
know he just had to slip that in there somewhere.
My body, my choice.
My body, my choice. It's just definitely a choice of words, big dog.
Yeah. And honestly, I'll eat it up. I'll lick your abs. But I get a little nervous.
What's the problem?
Because like, okay, first of all, at my current weight, this is my own insecurities. We touched on them earlier. I feel like I would smush you. I feel like I would get on top and you would just flatten. It would be like a Wile E. Coyote cartoon when he like runs into a wall and he just goes.
Okay, this is now about the women gaze. Trust me, big dog. He's gonna like that.
Be you.
What a way to go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
asphyxiating
Says every
me?
man ever.
Oh,
Yeah.
crush my head like a watermelon,
What
please,
a
and thank
hot
you.
take. What a hot take.
What?
I wish I could get suffocated by a girl. That would be the best way to die. No one's ever said that before.
Have they?
Yeah.
I have.
Every man
Yeah.
ever.
Many
So
videos.
many times. What the fuck?
I don't believe it. It's true. If it's true.
Jesus.
Well, what the? Okay.
Would you rather die in a hospital bed at like 45 of old age? Or being suffocated by the person you love?
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
I'm not taking Ozempic.
How would you feel if I got super buff?
Muscle mommy.
Ew.
I just said crush my water.
I just said crush my water.
Crush. Let my water break. Crush.
Do you think, oh my God, this is so mean, Max. All right, listen, again, and I have to clarify this a lot because I don't dislike them. I don't. I just think he's annoying sometimes. Do you think that he is a little bit annoyed that the only time she laughs is when he makes her laugh on accident? Like, his jokes don't land for her. When he, like, purposefully makes a joke, she doesn't react. But when he messes up a word, like when you crush my water, I just said you crush my water, and she laughs at that, do you think that bothers him? Because I know for sure, 100%, that would bother me. If the person that I wanted to make laugh only ever laughed at the things I didn't mean to be funny, yeah, I would find someone that was more compatible with my sense of humor. I would absolutely notice.
my head like a watermelon, please and thank you. I'm pretty sure I just said that.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I made myself clear. I just
Yeah.
said suffocate me. How would you feel if I was muscular? Would you be okay with that? Throw me around.
This reminds me a lot of the first episode of The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, which, by the way, a top 10 TV show of all time. And if you've seen it, you know what I mean for episode 1.
What? What?
But with you at your current physique.
If you were buff,
Yeah. If I was like
I
super
do-
in shape and you weren't.
I don't care what you look like. You're literally peak beauty in whatever form you take. I don't care. You're beautiful. You're a woman. I'm a man. Let's get this clear, okay? All I do is I'm born, I maintain homeostasis, I get some hair in some places, and then I wither away and die. A woman? Your body? What you go through? The changes you endure throughout your life? No.
Hold on. No, hold on, because we're going to wrap this up soon. But while you're talking about the changes I go through in my life, can we talk about you accidentally seeing me taking out a tampon at your sister's house?
Yes.
What do you mean
Christmas?
accidentally?
I'm just saying, though. Yes, we can definitely. Yes. Oh,
Yeah, that freaked you out.
I just never seen. Some things you're just not used to. Some things you.
Oh, man, I'm going to out myself real good, aren't I? You know those poppers? Right? Where you pull the string and it goes. If Lee let me, I would. I think it'd be funny. Like, I would love to be able to say that I did that. The amount of things I've done in my life, just to be able to say that I did it, that is one of them. I would. I kind of hate it when guys put women on pedestals to talk about how men are goddamn insects. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I agree with you. I think, especially when you're in a relationship and you don't have to have this like super surface level conversation, you can be a lot more specific about what about them that is beautiful rather than just being like, well, you're a woman, so checkmate, liberals.
You just.
You had never seen a girl take out a tampon before, had you?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah. He was brushing his teeth next to me, which also you gag every single time you brush your teeth.
I have a horrible gag reflex and stuff.
Brother, but you just went on a whole rant about how you could be bisexual. There's like 3 things you need, and that's one of them. You can't.
You almost throw up every single time you brush your teeth.
Yeah.
But I was peeing, and then I was like, oh, I need to change my tampon. And then I told him to look away, and he thought that he looked away for long enough, and he didn't. And I took it out, and he looked down at just the right time. Just the perfect time to see everything.
Yeah.
And then you said, I love you. You said it in such a panic too. You were just like, I love you and I appreciate everything you go through. And then you ran out of the room, like sprinted.
I do. That's what I was literally saying is like all the physical changes that you have to endure throughout your life. Okay.
Yeah.
Not even including pregnancy compared to a man. Like I have to be a gigantic piece of shit to literally.
Unfortunately, I'd be worse. Like I'm gonna just be very honest about who I am. I would be a lot worse because I just make jokes about everything all the time. I would be in there. I'd be like, hold on, let me grab a shot glass. Come back. All right.
You take on any form and me have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Well,
I would agree. No,
that's not true.
No,
I
because
immediately take that
also
back.
like there's the argument that we haven't had an argument. We've had a conversation about it, but like we both agree that we would like to be healthy so that we can live long, happy lives together.
Yes.
Yeah.
The best way I can describe it is I am losing weight right now and I'm dieting and I'm exercising and I'm doing the whole damn thing and it sucks. It sucks. It sucks. I got no tips and tricks for you. I don't even want to be doing it. I'm doing it and I'm doing it natural, which makes it suck even more. I mean, this used to be me right here. There you go. That's
I don't like him without the mustache. Yeah, that is that you? I think he wakes up with a hat on his head.
That's what Brynne has never got to experience. This was me for a long time.
You also never experienced me when I was super skinny.
Me right now, the way I am so confident and comfortable in my own skin, and I'm happy, and I'm living my best life. Okay, like I'm not doing it because I'm like I want to look like I don't want to do. I don't. That's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I genuinely do want to live a long, happy life with you and take care of myself. And it's not fun. It's not.
We've been a little unhealthy in the past year, just DoorDashing and
watching smashing
movies and sitting on the couch,
Uber eating and freaking DoorDashing and smashing.
We're getting our lives together.
Yeah.
It's good.
We're just cooking we're doing the basics.
And
okay?
now we have the podcast.
Yes.
Which we should probably wrap up.
If we're making eye contact right now, if you're listening to this right now, love you. You understand me? I love you and I appreciate you and your support. You smiling and laughing along with us is literally why I wake up in the morning. It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be entertaining you guys. Thank you so much for giving us a platform to talk,
We're
to
excited.
entertain you guys.
We're excited to have a lot more conversations and introduce a lot more segments and have things like a little more well-rounded. But for now, I feel good.
Yeah. We wanted to just get the ball rolling. We want you guys to get to know us better. We want to get to know you better. We've been having Q&As on all of our socials. Make sure you're following on everything because your questions will be featured in this podcast. We have a lot of segments. We have guests that we're so excited about that are going to be joining us. Different pretties, different funnies. It's going to be a blast. And we're very, very excited. A lot of fun things coming down the line. And I'm pumped.
I love you guys.
Love you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
Make sure you're following us on all of the socials.
Yeah, make sure to follow us. We're pretty funny.
I honestly could cry right now. I could make myself cry on command. Is that how we should end the first episode?
No.
No, I'm gonna do it.
That's his outro for all of his videos, by the way. Like, follow me, I'm funny. Follow me, I'm pretty funny. And so her saying it is like very cute for them.
Do it. Hold on. Start talking about something really serious, and I'm gonna cry, and then we're gonna end it. I'm already crying right now.
We the
do you want me to
people-
talk about it?
No, I got it. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and
You messed up.
secure the blessings of liberty, do ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
That was beautiful.
We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice and... Okay, I need to...
Is he like a history guy? Because there's that Shane Gillis bit, right? Where Shane Gillis is like, being a history guy is just onset Republican. It's coming.
I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. That was beautiful.
You're doing great.
I don't know if there's any directors,
God, see
anybody
how big
watching.
of a manipulator
but you
he
see,
is?
you see the tears. You
He's
see the
such
tears
a
in my eyes.
manipulator. All right, we're wrapping this up.
Anyways, gentlemen, cry. I might be by. Who knows what's going on? Make sure to
We
follow
love
us.
you guys.
We're
We'll
pretty
see
funny.
you next week.
See you next week. Love you guys. Bye.
This was their first podcast, so I'm not going to worry too much about like the audio issues, which they had a few, and definitely not like the camera issues. It is so hard to just like go live for the first time and everything be perfect. It happens. Also, in like your first podcast, do you remember the first time you streamed, the first time you tried to make a video, the first time you just like really just wrote anything out? Like, it's hard to just have like this like stream of consciousness all the time and get to where you're going from where you are without taking a bunch of detours. It happens, especially when two people who say they have ADHD are talking. Completely normal. There were a couple of times in it where I was like, that's kind of a lot, or Mario was super annoying. But again, I'm annoyed by Mario. It seems to be like everyone's kind of 50-50 on Mario and everyone loves Brynne, and that's fine. Two things. One, there's a dog running up and down the street, so my sister's dog is yelling at them. Two, how did I not notice? Toast brought an entire stick into this room. There are two people who have a very large TikTok following who have probably been told over and over again to start a podcast. They've then decided that it's a good idea. Is it? I'm sure the people that like them as much as they do are probably very okay with it. It's not the type of content I'd consume. Let me pull up my podcast list. This is actually happening. Crime Junkies, Risk, the No Sleep Podcast, and Unexplained are probably the ones that I've listened to the most. So it's not my type of content anyway. They're fine, and I'm sure their audience is going to like them. Or, all the way around, their audience is going to end up really not liking Mario, which I think is also quite possible. Again, this is not meant to be like overly hypercritical of Mario. I could think someone's annoying without it being that big of a deal. You don't have to. Apparently everyone here did, which is kind of validating, but it's also not that important. He's going to have 6 million followers on TikTok soon, and who am I to say anything about him and his content at that point, right? This is it. This is probably a very long video. If you are at all interested in their podcast, I'll link it down below. They have an audience. It just is not me, and that's okay. I'm sure that the things I say and the things I do are not attractive to everyone, and that's completely normal. They're not, from what I know, bad people. Brynne is, again, just great. I've never heard anyone complain about Brynne in any way. Mario has had his moments, but I think you can overlook them and just focus on whether or not you think he's annoying. But For the YouTube people, I'm going to call it there. Okay, y'all have fun. Bye.